Alright, today I'm swapping cars. Yes, this is the new Macan. Kaki. Woohoo! Wow, I swapped MG for Macan. Hey, I want to take my cable. That's it. I tell you, the Macan, right? Photos look cute, but the real car look Apalu. Ugh. Okay. Okay, bye bye. Okay lah, 走啦 See you. Oi, oi. Oh, I accidentally pressed this. Okay, that's nice. I like to see more and more bonnets that open by themselves. I think the car is damn good looking, man. It's flat, wide, very low hunking, and it's not a small car. Very good looking in the flash. Photos not so, and it's big. Wait, this car is big now, huge. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, I am behind the wheel of the new Macan, and first impressions, this is a lot larger than the old Macan. I am visually inspecting the interior. I don't see any difference in terms of size against that of the new Cayenne. Obviously, I know the Cayenne should be wider, but every objective measure that I'm looking here currently, yeah, center console wise, the Cayenne is of course wider, but everything else that I'm looking at, this car is huge way. From the namesake, you know, the name, oh, Macan, okay, the small SUV, but okay, some things are touch sensitive, some things are not. Oh no, the seat belt always makes random noise these days. Okay, let me return this. Hello, boss. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, see you. Yeah, I still have the MG Cyberster with me. Tomorrow is the return date, so I asked my colleague to bring the car to this location called Carfe, which is opened by my other colleague. It's a car-themed cafe. That's the popular thing to do now, I suppose. Okay, let's see. So the Macan was brought from Ara to here. Okay. Yeah, it's so easy to drive. Somehow I feel small in this cabin now. Yeah, I feel small. The cowl, as we call it, is very high up. That's because you can sit low in this Macan. If you can see me, can you see me? I think you can see me, huh? There's this much of headroom above me, but that's what SUVs do. And a very cocoon dashboard. Footwell is deep into the car, so you kind of feel like you're driving a 911 here. In terms of what I'm feeling, in terms of seating position, I kid you not. First of all, the architecture of the dashboard is genetically 90% like that of a 911 or a Taycan for that matter. Yeah, you kind of have this visual feel that, hey, I'm sunk into the car. But that's also because the way they built the, you see how high is this? Can you see me? I'm not sure if you guys can see me. I think you can see me, huh? Let me shift you guys a little bit more towards me. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, there we go. So look at this. This is above the door trim, right? Land Rover owners, they will be sitting like that and then they put their arms like that, right? Land Rover owners. But this is a sporty SUV, so it's at my shoulder height. So the window line starts at my shoulder height for the lower sitting position. But even at the lower sitting position, my legs are still proper. It's not like it can go low until like a grand touring sitting position where your legs are stretched out far inside. No. So I think they've done really well with the packaging. Okay, leg room, now that I have more sunlight, okay lah, it's slightly smaller than that of a Cayenne. Slightly. Okay, are my mics turned on? Oh yes, they are. Okay, I need more aircon. It's a bit warm. Whoa! Gangsters. Can I extend this? I can't. That's another SUV with a slanted roof, the Volvo C40. Is this different? Why is this so handsome? Is there some extra body case? There's a spoiler at the back. I don't remember the taillights being that slim. And there's two things on top of the roof. Was the car styled like that? I'm not sure if you guys can see. Ugh. Yeah, that's the thing. The struggle of balancing what you see ahead and what is seeing me. Alright, there's one screen here, one screen here. This one obviously for, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Shortcut buttons are here. Target charge 100%, blah blah. Car. Yeah. German cars, I have a lot of faith with their software. You know, China cars, they pump out cars like that. There's a lot of them where they have little niggling flaws with their software, even though the logic and all that is spot on. Oh, you can close this? Okay, you can close this while your phone is charging inside. There's a little pen holder. Is it a pen holder? I'm not sure. Covered in felt. Push this, get it covered. All plastics, but high quality plastic, smooth and hard to the touch. Yeah, they're plastic, but because it's hard and smooth, it almost gives you the impression of aluminium until you knock on it. Yeah, but it's all right. Yeah, because it's, yeah, like I said, it's very rigid and very smooth on the surface, so, and then aircon blowing at it, so it's cold to the touch, so it gives you that sensation of touching a metallic surface. This is leather wrap, but of course it's in black color, so the whole thing is just black on black on black on black. But these, oh, you can stretch further. No, this is for the lumbar. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. Yeah, quiet car, a very un-SUV like sitting position inside the car, because like what I mentioned just now, you're sunk into the car. But of course, this being an SUV and being a Porsche, I'm sure that there's a lot of adjustments available. Like if you're a shorter person, you can really shift the seats up high. Yeah, if you're wow, even at its highest, my God, This is crazy. Okay, have I maxed out? Okay, I have maxed out the highest sitting position here, and I still have 3 fingers of headroom. And let me try and adjust this. Oh, it won't go any higher. It will, it will. My God. Okay, now I can drive like a Land Rover owner, sitting really up high and having a commanding view. Can you see me? My God. Okay, I'll shift you guys a little bit towards me. So, okay, now you can see me at the highest sitting position, which is not uncomfortable, just that there's nothing for me to rest my arms on my left arm. And I still have about 4 fingers of headroom. My God. And now I'm gonna begin the demonstration of going to its lowest sitting position, which I usually do in most cars. All right, 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It doesn't continue. 4. Okay, now it continues. Then, oh, there are steps where it stops. I have to let go and continue. Yeah, I have to let go and continue again. 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 Okay, now I'm at the lowest sitting position, but I can barely stretch my feet anymore. Let's shift the seats up front and raise the thigh support. Okay. Now I felt like I'm sitting in a sports car. Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna play back that. My God, I like. Oh, that's an IS300. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Yeah. Okay, nothing much to video here. I'll continue the video later, all right? I absolutely love the steering wheel, the size of the steering wheel, the girth of the steering wheel. I think this is the standard wheel that Porsche uses across the board. But of course, with different materials, right? It's so nice. Okay, maybe it's this test unit where everything is black in color. The plastics, the inlays are gloss black. And then the leather, everything is black. So it's sort of like a swath of plastic visually. But I'm sure if you spec the car with some exciting material, like you can go white color leather, you can go cream color leather, or what Porsche calls their leather color, the terracotta color, right? With some red accents and all that. But of course, for all those you have to pay. Now, how does the car drive? Beautifully, beautifully. Visibility is so good. No weird reflections. Heads-up display is bright and the fonts are large. And at its lowest position, I can't see the haunches above the wheel arch, which are Porsche hallmarks. But only at the lowest position can I rest my arms comfortably on the armrest of both sides, right? The middle armrest and the door armrest. So I reckon this is the position that Porsche designed the Macan to be. Yeah. I think this car, right, you can be a 7-footer or a 4-foot 8-inch person. You'll fit perfectly. All right. Soundproofing, undercarriage soundproofing is brilliant. Almost felt like this car has been foamed, right? And the pliancy is perfect. Yeah, the ergonomics are okay. It's spot on. Just that I'm not sure if today I have time to dive into the system to see how. Oh, that's another one. My God. Okay, this is more. Okay, now I recognize the car. Yeah, that's the C40. Now I recognize it. Doesn't look as good as the white one just now. Yeah. Yeah, technically, the Macan's supposed to be around that of that range, right? But of course, it's a Porsche. But now that I see these insides, it seems like Yeah, this is definitely 200,000. I mean, price point wise, this is 200,000 more. Yeah, can you believe that? Yeah, man, the drivetrain is good. You can still feel the road even though the suspension is good. It's a Porsche. How can it not drive well? Imagine one day when the Chinese cars also drive as well, right? All they need to do is just to hire a few German engineers over. Yeah. It's a pleasure to drive on. Do I still call it throttle? Right, the pedal on and off and all that. The car just feels so natural. So natural. There's no weird pullback. Maybe you can set how the car regens, but yeah. And they sort of minimize the whole dash. Maybe I can adjust that as well, but I couldn't figure that out as of now. I have no idea how to do this. Okay. Let's try. I have no idea which spec is this. Okay, it makes a different sound when it accelerates like that under Sport Plus mode. Okay, this is by every measure supposedly a fast EV. But of course, I just had the MG Cyberster and that is obviously way faster than this in a totally different spectrum. All right, yeah, but yeah, it's fast, it's nice. For a second there, I forgot I'm driving an EV because the car just feels so natural, so, how do I put this? You don't feel the suspension have some weird heavy feeling like what you will have if you were driving the C40, and it just feels so familiar, like a luxury car would be, as in smooth running, silent, well soundproofed, touch points and all that. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, is that an M3? It's nice, and it handles, right? Even in Sport Plus, oh, the suspension obviously more responsive now. I'm just gonna let myself go into the bend. Oh, it tracks so well. Weight transfer, oh, managed so well. Speed breakers just absorbed it, right? There I go, I'm here. Oh, that is the edge of German cars still. The way they drive, they are still, yeah, ahead of the Chinese. But the Chinese are catching up, you know. The Cyberster is not bad. MGs are known to handle well. Okay, sudden maneuver. Ooh, yo. Nice. Yeah, Porsche Macan. I'll admit it, when I first saw the car on photos, I don't like it. When I first saw it, I was like, why is it so cute and round? And then I saw the real car and I was like, wow, it's muscular, it's, you know. And now that I drive it, yeah, man, yeah, I get it, it is It is nice. It's nice. It's nice to drive, easy to drive. Yeah. And for all the ladies who love the idea of having a Macan, you guys will love it even more when it is an EV, because there are no women that I know of, that I have met, who have driven an EV would go back to petrol. None. None. All right, let's not talk about sports cars. Let's talk about everyday cars. None. Nobody will go back, especially if you have a charger at home, because it's just so... Okay, I'm just going to make the U-turn there. This is dangerous. It is so nice, right? When the moment they stop going to the petrol station, they just charge it at home. No woman would ever go back to petrol cars. You know, the smell at petrol station, the feeling of vulnerability when you have your handbags in the car and then you walk out, you need to look around you, you know, you doing your credit card thing at the pump there, still looking around, be careful, locking your doors, and then your handbag and all that. No woman likes to be at a petrol station because of the vulnerability some of them feel. At least that's what I know. Men as well, actually. If you are not 90 over kg and 180 cm in height, if you're a smaller person, you actually feel vulnerable. Yeah, but to just drive and drive and drive and then come home and plug it in, right, as a daily car, I'm excited to see so many nice EVs coming out. That means in a few years' time, I can grab one. Yeah. Build-wise, yeah, there's plastic over here, plastic over here, plastic over here. But hey, it's a Porsche Macan, right? You need all this. I mean, I don't mind high quality plastics. They are a legit material. Okay, nice space here, a lot of space here, but yeah, you can reach in, you still can see, you know, it's all right. What else? Oh, these are cheap, man. So cheap. Cheap. Yeah. No sunglass holders. Ladies love it. What else? Yeah, pretty basic. Other than that, yeah. Hard plastics down here. Interesting. The door cuts. These are familiar touch points. Slim, high quality touch points. Nice to grab. I love the steering wheel, man. Yeah, these are a bit plasticky. Yeah, but when you change the material, if you spec different material, if it is available, then they'll be better. Yep. Yeah. That's how it feels. Drives well, looks good. Interior quality, I mean, I understand it's an entry-level Porsche, so this is somewhat... I mean, we're in the modern age, let's put it this way. But if you were to compare this interior with the best of what Audi was doing back then, or Porsche was doing back then it's definitely incomparable. Why? Because they need to manage the weight as well, and cost and all that, okay? So, I didn't know this traffic light takes so long. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Oh, thank you so much, uncle. He should have passed. Thank you. He's a nice guy. Yeah. All right, I guess. Any other thing I need to answer? Maybe I'll hop into the back seats and show you guys a little bit about the rear legroom and all that. I'm sorry, Porsche, this is a half-day test drive and I wouldn't have time to go through all these things, all these little stuffs in here, because now Porsche has a, you know, it's like a collect the car at 10, 11 and then you have to return the car at 4 or 5 p.m. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I still knew. Oh, what is that? Yeah. All right, cheers. All right, let's run through. These are nice materials, but it's plastic. These are all plastic, Bose sound system. These are good quality materials, but doesn't look very exciting. Leather, of course, if you spec another color, it will look a lot nicer. And look at this. Frameless doors now. I don't think the previous one is frameless, right? Oh, I didn't know there's a start-stop button. I didn't know that. I just came in and then I just put it in gear and it runs. Right, aircon vents, interesting. Nothing to move here. So you can't clip your MB Pure stuff here and break it and then went for warranty claim. This is, I don't think this will fail in any time. All right, that's the screen. Very basic, but somehow you press this one, it highlights this, and then you scroll. Yeah, and it goes to map. One level up, not a full map. One level down, full map. One more level down. It's like clean, nothing. All right, one more down, nothing. Then you have to scroll back up. So part of it, okay, so once you're inside, there's no infinite scrolling. But when it comes to selection of this, it's infinite. See, it keep toggling around, it's infinite. You have to because there's no dual direction, right? But when I come here, I wanted to do more things than my music. I try to scroll, I get playlist and what else? Why is that so? Can I go back? 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 It's just Apple CarPlay or music. Must it be music? Must I be... I can't change this. So far, as per what I see, there's nothing I can do apart from music. Why do they limit that? Or I'm dumb because I don't see any other options. There's no way for me to do other controls. None. Eh? Suddenly I'm radio. Oh, no. Yeah, it's radio. No, I don't want that. Back. Spotify. So I can't do other stuffs. Okay, never mind. Now I come back to here. Do I press enter? What do I get? What do I get? I can scroll, tire pressure, G-force meter, speed, limit, blah blah. And nothing much. That's my battery. And pretty limited. There's no themes, nothing. I think it looks dead simple. Oh, overwhelm. That word, yeah, they don't want to overwhelm users. Okay, that's map, that's music, that's phone, that's car. When it comes to car, assistance, blah blah, additional functions, warn and brake assist, lane keeping assist off, proactive occupant protection. I think everybody has come to this conclusion now, right? You have a visual that sort of explains what this is. And trip, okay, comfort, okay, inside. Communication light, brightness, blah blah. What is communication light? Welcome animation, blah blah. And ambient lighting, color. I hate blue color ambient lighting. This is a much better ambient lighting color. And door and contour light, blah blah blah. Oh, you can adjust them separately. Driver seat. You know what? When you can do these sort of selections here, right, it should have an option where I press that button and let's say if I go to a passenger seat, there should have a button for me to press and then I can use my driver seat controls to control the passenger seat. Like now, I wish I can push the seat further back, but I couldn't because it's over that side. Sometimes I want to fetch a lady, I want to, you know, let her just think about it because it's all connected to the center ECU anyway. Configure personal trip, blah blah. Is there a shortcut menu? None. So yeah, that's it. Oh, adjust passenger seat. Oh, sorry Porsche, thank you. Now I can do it. Wait. You cannot adjust the position of the passenger with the buttons on the driver's seat. Oh yes, I'm sorry Porsche, you have thought about it. Okay, so when you press OK, you couldn't anymore. So when you press this, and then you press OK, you cannot control it anymore. See, you're controlling back your own seat. So don't press OK. When you press this, don't say OK, then it's OK. Okay, that's a Sport Chrono. This one adjusts your sport, normal, comfort, off-road. All right. Yeah, there we go. What else? Yeah, drive, chassis, Sport Plus, blah blah blah. You can do it separately. I think this is nice. Okay, what does this do? Okay, what does this do? You can do all these settings of connection, sound, display. So what else? Devices, navigation. Oh, this one can view a navigation, and this one can view a navigation, and then this one can also. I'm a map enthusiast. I love maps. Look at that. All right. Okay, let's go to the back seats. I'm so bad. Porsche's gonna roast me. Oh, this one is still using the old cruise control stock. Come on! Modern era now. All right. Cup holders over here, ambient lighting, a lot of space here, USB ports. You can close this as a wireless charger inside. This one click locks. There we go. And then that's the... What? Why is it locked? Why? Somebody locked it. Okay, let's check the rear seats. Oh, even at the lowest ingress egress is very easy. I'll come inside here. Ah, okay, there we go. It's not the same size as a Cayenne. It's definitely smaller than a Cayenne. Okay, definitely smaller. Just that the seats were pushed much to the front. But seat back angle wise, I think it's almost the same as the Macan, the old Macan. Still roughly the same. They can't allow sails to eat into. Okay, that's the armrest. Why the cup holders are like that? Because after you put your cups, you still can rest your arm. Okay, some that are like that, once you put the cups, you cannot rest your arm. It's no longer an armrest. So this one is, yes, it looks pretty ugly, but when it's placed like that, you can put your drinks and you can still rest your arm. Got it? I love the silver belts. So it's a pretty upright position, all right, but it's comfortable enough. As like I said again, this is a smaller segment. Yeah, definitely not a competition of the Cayenne. And in terms of rear leg room, it is actually tighter than the Volvo C40. It is smaller. This is certainly smaller inside. So it's still pretty compact, even though the exterior of the car looks big. Inside is still pretty compact. These are, wow. Wow. This is certainly very un-Porsche. Okay. Yeah, this is nice, but overall the general theme is pretty plasticky. Okay, pretty plasticky. Let's come to the boot. How do I open it? Oh, there's a hidden button over here. Very nice. The boot is large. I can roll the seats. I can let the seats collapse. Space-wise, is all right. Okay, so this is still the old Macan, the sporty, practical, and comfortable, nice to drive Macan. Except that, okay lah, I'm sitting very, how do I put this? If I were to sit, I don't sit like a sports car. If I were to shift myself upwards to the tallest sitting position, I would liberate a lot of legroom at the back. But the thing is, look at the height of the armrest, right? So I'm now at the lowest sitting position, so this is where I place my arms. But if I were to shift myself to the higher sitting position, wait, see here. It's crazy. can go super high. All right. This looks super awkward, but I kid you not, the adjustment levels of this. Okay, that's the max it will go. And now what I do is maybe I shift back a little bit. My legs are not totally awkward, you know, it's still okay. I have to be honest, it's still perfectly okay. And I can rest my arms here, right? And I still have a full palm of headroom. Okay, 4 fingers of headroom. Look at that. I still have 4 fingers of headroom. I can still drive. And this vantage point, right, I can see the bonnet, the 2 haunches. It will be so easy to drive. If I were to go off-road, right, I will be in this sitting position, a very commanding view of sitting position. I still have a lot of headroom. I just need to adjust this up a little bit. I can see through the rear window, but it's very tiny. But other than that, I don't find any much ergonomic problems, except the fact that if this, you know, like Volkswagen and Audis, you can lift it up and pull it out and be an armrest. This one can't. This one just closed. I think Volkswagen has a better center armrest than this. You just lift it up, it will lock there. You can pull it out and then you can rest your arm. And even at this sitting position, I can totally drive. I can see everything here. I think they did a good job, man. Just that. Now I have to rest my palms like that, like a Range Rover, Land Rover. Not bad. This sitting position is not bad at all. Look at that. Do I look awkward? Do I look awkward with this sitting position? No, right? Let's check out the back. When I'm in this sitting position, I'm sure I liberated a lot of legroom at the back. Now look at that. Now it's a totally different car. Now it's like the Volvo C40. Alright, so yeah, I like the seats. I like the whole dash situation, the way they balance both sides. Not so agreeable with the doors that don't open wider because it's a small door. The ingress and egress is small. Look at this door, it's at max 70 degrees or less. Should go 80 or 90%. Alright? Cheers.